Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna be looking for some ponies or horses for my training program. I'm also gonna be looking at a show jump pony that I think would be perfect for my stable if I wanted to compete more than I do right now. My budget for today is around 4,000 Yorvik shillings and I hope I don't go with that budget, but if I have to, I'm gonna do it. Let's get into this video, shall we? It was very hard choosing from the posters, but the first place we're gonna go is at Moreland Stables. This is Crystal. She's a 11-year-old 14.6 hand tall Arabian, and she is under my budget, so that's great. But something did worry me. She looked very underweight on some pictures, and she didn't look like she had been treated well before I came there. And I just hoped it was not too bad, but sadly she was very underweight. When I came there, she was already tacked up, and I really didn't like that. I chose to just stand by her side to see how she reacted, and she looked very nervous the second I approached her. It did concern me a little, but I know that it was just because she was nervous, because I was a new person she had never met before. When I jumped onto her, I could feel that she was very nervous and anxious. I couldn't really control her that much. She was very shaky and very sensitive in a bit, but I tried my best to control her. When I started trotting, she felt very lazy, but she's an Arabian and I was told that she was being ridden 6 days a week, so she really shouldn't be that lazy. I saw some videos of the old rider riding her, and it was not like I rode her, because when I rode her she was very lazy and very tired, and she looked like she had been out riding just a few minutes ago. She did jump very great in the start, but she began just refusing and every single jump. And I know for a fact that show jumping horses shouldn't stop, and she ended up rearing with me because she felt so anxious. I calmed her down before trying to jump some jumps again. I didn't try riding her, but I think she would just be too much to handle for a beginner if she begins rearing. She began stopping and kicking poles again, but after all, I knew that she hadn't been ridden in a very long time. After all, I knew she just needed a new home and a better owner, but I couldn't give her that. I jumped off, and then I took her saddle off, and I could just see how thin she was underneath all that gear. The next place is at Station Ranch, where I'm gonna try a Western horse. The next horse is named Strawberry. She's 7 years old, she's a Peacock Appaloosa, she's 15.2 hands tall, and she costs 3,500 Yorvik shillings. I really love Station Ranch, and I really love Strawberry. She was so beautiful, and I really liked that I could tack her up myself. While brushing her, I looked for sensitive areas, but I could see that she was very cool and well cared for. I started in a small arena because I wanted to see how she would react to a small place. When I jumped on her, I could feel that she wasn't as sensitive and scared as Crystal, and that really surprised me. She was very gentle, but she's not a project, she's just a very sweet horse. If I may go to buy her, I'm probably going to buy her for my riding lessons because I think she would be the perfect beginner horse. I began trotting and I could just feel that she was a Western horse and not really how I normally ride. She did really want a canter, but I tried to hold her back as much as I could. She was not the typical horse that would get scared. She really wanted to run, but I can work with that if I'm gonna buy her. When I started this little pole work thing, she really didn't understand it, and she actually just ran and jumped over the poles in the start. I don't think Western horses are for me. They just don't understand show jumping or pole work or anything. I did get her over some poles, and I was very proud that she did it. She was trying her best, and I don't even think my own horse could do this better. If she wasn't a Western horse, I would probably want to buy her, but I don't really like Western horses, so I don't think I want to buy her. I could tell that she was a very fast learner, but probably not a horse for me. But wow, she really did her best. And she was really good at bragging because she's a Western horse. I really did like that, but I don't think it's gonna be useful in show jumping. I really loved to ride her, and she was a very brave horse, and I trusted her pretty much. She did throw her head when I jumped off, but I didn't really think of that. I sat by and drove towards the next place. The next place is at Steve's farm, where I'm gonna try a pony. This pony's name is Lady Dawn, but mostly called Lady. She's 13 years old, she's 13.9 hands tall, she costs 5,000 Gervais shillings, and she's a Palomino Welsh pony. When I got there, I really got distracted by some cute chickens, but I was very late now. I took a look inside the stable and I was just screaming inside because Lady is so cute. I had to pet her. I groomed her and I did see that she had a sensitive spot on her neck, but I really didn't think of that. When I jumped on, she was just a dream, and I loved how calm she was around me even though I was a new rider. She was over my budget, but I think that's okay if I'm going to buy her because she's just a dream pony. She was so sweet towards me, and I really didn't know why they wanted to sell her because she was just the perfect pony ever. She had a very soft canter and she was just very gentle, and I think that will be great for show jumping in the future if I'm gonna buy her. I really loved her and I just wanted to bring her home, but I knew that you guys have to choose. She did kick a pole once, but that doesn't mean anything. I began jumping a little course and she was just amazing. He was my dream pony when I was like 9. I loved to watch her take off into the field, and I just said bye to her before I drove home. I really don't know what horse I want to buy, but I'm gonna let you guys vote for it. So thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to see what horse I'm gonna buy next week. And bye!